in baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Tampa Bay Rays.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's coming off a multi-home run game, and when you start hitting 2 home runs or more in a game, that means you are swinging the bat pretty darn good. I want to see how they attack him this time around.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, first baseman, number 20.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's safe. But we just witnessed some elite speed going from first to third as Showtrack is demonstrating. You won't find many other guys in this or any other sport for that matter that are capable of picking them up and putting them down like he can. And it ended up making a play not even close at third. In now, Matt Clark. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Span looks up. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Center fielder.
Into the box now, Eddie Gunn. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 3 runs already home here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Hechavarria has it, and that's out number 1. So stepping in, John Van, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Oh, wow, that's off the batter's eye. A gargantuan home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer so far in the series. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Standing in now, Demetrius Styles. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer here in the series. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Digging in, Tom G. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Stepping in now, Tracy White as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead on now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees are out in front 5-0. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Missed with a breaking ball. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First offering on its way. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Matt Duffy will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here, 1 strike.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. 2 out, nobody on. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now for the Yankees, Phil Kirshner.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer so far in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Now batting.
Into the box, Tracy Hayward.
Hayward.
Hit high and deep to right center. Span on the run. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Matt Clark. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Up next for the Yankees. Center
Digging
fielder,
in to try it again, Eddie Gunn. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Schimpf playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Ryan Schimpf becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's C.J. Cron now. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gunn is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Standing in, Brandon Drury will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
First pitch coming, here it is. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Bouncer up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate. A crooked number going on the board.
Here's Echeverria now, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The 0-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. This one's down to third. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. So digging in now, John Van.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Smith. He's got it one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Demetrius.
Now in the box, Demetrius Styles.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Brandon, the runner at second with one away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. High and deep to center field. Back goes Span to the track. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Brandon blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Jose Alvarado is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box now, Tracy White. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Coming in is Smith. He gets there as the runner breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Miller is there. And that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 9-0. Stepping up to the plate, Jesus Sucre.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he struck him out.
The left fielder, number 00.
Now at the plate, Malik Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. pulled toward right center field. Gunn on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 2.
So coming to the plate, Denard Span. First time up, he went down looking. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Now at the plate, Matt Duffy looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. 1 left for Tampa. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Striding into the box, Tracy Hayward. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tracy Hayward.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Sucre shading to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned. Digging in now, Matt Clark. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it, fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Standing in now, Eddie Gunn. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. His first homer here in the series as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, catcher, John Van.
Stepping in now, John Van. Hit high and deep to right center. Span giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. In now, Demetrius Styles. High pop-up. Drury near the bag at third. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 11-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Schimpf. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Ryan Schimpf.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
First baseman number 44.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball one. Cron tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. The 1-1. Takes that one for strike two on the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
2-2 the count. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Brandon Drury will bat next. A base hit in his first trip. And here's a fastball called for strike one. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They trail in this one 11-0. Ready once again, Lee Brandon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Cron over to his right. Makes the play. 1 away. Digging in and looking for more. Tom G. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Now the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And Span will haul this one away for route number 2. Digging in once again, Tracy White earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 11-0.
And leading off for the Rays, right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Miller.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's another 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. High in the air out to center field. Gunn is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
Here's Echeverria now. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Jesus Sucre. No balls and 1 strike. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They trail in this one 11-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Phil Kirshner.
First baseman, Phil Kirshner.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's Hechavarria at shortstop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tracy Hayward.
Next for New York, Tracy Hayward. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Span is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box, Matt Clark. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
That was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
Into the box, Eddie Gunn. Skied down the left field line.
Waiting on it is Smith.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, but they lead it 11-0. Malik Smith the next to hit. And then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
That's center fielder number 2.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Van. And he makes the throw to first. Span is retired, 2 down now.
Designated hitter,
Ready
5.
now, Matt Duffy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail in this one 11-0. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Albert Perez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, John Van.
Leading off for the Yankees, catcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Stepping in now, Demetrius Styles. Hammered the other way to deep right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. The throw into second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Standing in now, Lee Brandon. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Ready for another shot now, Tom G. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, and it's a foul ball. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Line drive to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
From the stretch. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And he is in there.
Well, you can't go from first to third much faster than that, and Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
Into the box now, Phil Kirshner. And there's a base hit on the line. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this one is gone, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series as this lead got even wider.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Into the box, Matt Clark. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as the blowout continues.
I'll tell you, the guy on the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook. which might be very soon.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping in now, Eddie Gunn. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Now batting.
In now, John Van. As he'll get his slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Demetrius Stiles. High and deep to right center. Miller is in pursuit. And the inning is over. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. The Yankees are out in front, 19-0. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder, Ryan Schimpf. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss at the forkball. That's a ball and a strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
He'll try again, 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2 one more time. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. C.J. Cron becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Brandon Drury will bat next. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Rays. And as you can see, they are way behind. Jeff Farrell enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Jeff Farrell.
So striding forward now, Lee Brandon.
Left fielder, Lee.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
It can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Up next.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box, Tracy White lifted in the air out to right. Miller giving chase, but he can't get there. It's over his head. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Phil Kirshner. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
High in the air out to center field. Span is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now to the plate, Matt Clark. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. First delivery to him on the way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Wow, talk about a man rising to the occasion. If this team rolls through the playoffs, I think he just made a convincing case for the MVP. Sure, it's only 1 game, but that's his 3rd homer of the game, and we're not done yet. This is the kind of stuff legends are made of.
Into the box now, Eddie Gunn. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. Stepping in now, John Van. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
In now, Demetrius Styles. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 24-0. Ready for another chance? Brad Miller. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
0-2 the count to Miller.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Van might try to make a play on it. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Here's Echeverria now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, and they remain well behind. Nighttime here in the Tampa-St. Pete area as we welcome you back for the 9th inning in this one on MLB Network. Andrew Kittredge comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in, Lee Brandon. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder, Lee Brandon.
First pitch coming, here it is. Hard liner towards short. Echeverria dives. What a play! It's there. He got him.
The batter, number 99, shortstop.
So coming to the plate, Tom G. And all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Miller moving forward. He can't get there as it falls in. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Tracy White. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Miller looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box now, Tracy Hayward, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. And that's the second out.
Now batting,
Matt Clark will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 4th in the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in 1 game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
up next for the Yankees, center fielder.
Standing in now, Eddie Gunn, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. Malik Smith the next to hit. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Hit out towards second. To his right, Styles. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Span, base runner at first with 1 out. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it. 1 there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the 1st inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
28-0, the final tonight. The Yankees win the opener here in the division series. KOJI Takahashi is credited with the win.